right now because it just did. I think it actually played a little bit different notes that time. Alright, so welcome back to Roy Swan, to Pokémon Colosseum. Last time I did stuff in the under, and you know, we seem to hold our own for the most part. But something I realized, it's something that somebody mentioned in the last stream, my dudes are a little underleveled, and I'd have to agree with them. And another thing I realized is that we didn't necessarily do a part of the game that we could do, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I don't think I'm gonna be doing the lab today. So I'll probably keep it relatively short, and it'll be like a little bit of grinding. I think, if I can get everyone in like the high 45s maybe, and then maybe get these two down a little bit, or something like that. Also, another thing that I remember that we didn't do, I don't think we ever let Silva out. And I don't know if there's anything else that goes along with the... Yeah, I don't know what else, what other dialogue can be exchanged through here, what we can get through here. Oh, did he get out? Is he out? Yeah, Bit Dude's out. Alright, what's going on over here? Hello? The guy that they had caged here, he's your friend, right? I let him escape. That Silva guy, he wanted me to tell you thanks, Roy Swan. Alright, well. I guess he just lets himself out, huh? Gale, what's up? Hello. Aw, the Nightbot didn't activate. It's supposed to activate when you said hello. I think it's because you had an asterisk. I'm gonna be doing a lot of grinding today, so if you'd like to stick around for that, be my guest. Oh, Roy Swan, everyone in the town is saying that you beat Venus. It's the talk of the town. That's so amazing. I'm in awe. You got anything to say? Oh, Roy Swan, thanks to you, we got the kids grid back up and running. Honestly, thank you, huh? The subway goes out to the Shadow Pokemon lab, so that's how they did it. Roy Swan, you're going out to the lab, aren't you? Yeah, no. For sure the lab will have important data on Shadow Pokemon. It doesn't matter what it is. If you find any sort of data, please be sure to bring it back here. Man, I'm feeling nice and fresh after I don't want to say a great weekend, but you know, I like to take a break every now and again, and coming back kind of refreshes my mind. I can talk easier for the most part and not slur my words, but for the majority I'm still a dumbass, so you got that to look forward to too. Doing good? How am I? I mean, I want to say moderate. I want to say moderate because I'm not really looking forward to this grinding. But as mentioned last time, I feel like I've got a little bit of under levels. So, and we didn't check out Mount Battle, so that's something I wanted to do. Just for the hell of it. Yeah, there's that guy. Alright. I didn't do that for the hell of it. I was reading his dialogue. I also wanted to check out this too. Oh. Interesting. Probably don't need that. Yeah. I just started. Like, I just started my stream, so give me like 10-20 minutes to kind of get into the groove of it, but for the most part, I can be pretty into it. I don't really know what the situation at Mount Battle is, but I want to check it out. I know that for sure. I'm just gonna be doing some grinds for the most part. I don't think I'm gonna check out the lab tonight. I really don't. But maybe tomorrow, definitely. Oh yeah, I remember this now. The Abra like teleports you and stuff. So if you were watching this on my YouTube channel, then you may remember we did this for the sole purpose of getting Entei, and then we didn't ever go in there again, so there's like 100 battles you can do here, and I mean, it just sounds like a good way to me to level up. Oh, and we get rid of Bitch Face for a little bit. Oh, and we get the cool battle music too! Oh man, everything's just, it's good. Oh, damn! I thought they were gonna be low levels, so I didn't think they were gonna be that low. Alright, well, maybe this isn't the best place that I could do some leveling. Well, previously, I just had finished the Under. And I don't remember what else. I think we like saw the under bit of the lab, and I think we have the key. Look at that. No levels whatsoever. Yeah, shit. Well, I don't want to do this then. That's just gonna be unnecessary. Alright, well, I lied. I straight up lied to your face. We're not checking out Mount Battle. It's annoying, and it's not gonna... And no, don't record my wins. I don't want any of it. Act like I was never here. Act like that never happened. Where can I go to level up then? I guess I can just go rebattle some trainers, maybe. Go through the Mirror B lab again. I'm pretty sure I can get into this lab. I just don't want to do it yet. I just need like a little bit of training. Just a wee little bit. I guess I can go to Pirate Town and just screw around there. Seems to be the place to be. Maybe I can do the Colosseum and actually win it again. That'd be nice. You fight? That motherfucker. Straight told me there was a Wailord behind me and then lied to my face. Eh, level 30s. That should be fine. Man, I was coming into this all thrilled, and it was gonna be a good grind fest, and I was just gonna kind of chill out and chat a little bit, but turns out they were all really low levels, and it really wouldn't be worth it. It would just take up a lot more time than it's worth. So now here I am with this ultimatum. I swear I had some topics of conversation to indulge as well, but can't really remember those either. So here we are. Just enjoy the Pokemon and the battles. Why is the... what? Wait. Why... Why is he only level 21? Did he, like, just go out and catch him or something? I think the sequel to this game was a lot longer. Because I've been doing some thinking about this game recently. And, I do definitely think it was a little longer than this. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to go talk to Ducking and see if he's got anything to say. A Golbat. Alright, well, let's Thunderbolt the Golbat and Confusion the Gulping. I'm gonna get Espeon up just a little bit more. Our Alligator's doing fine too, for the most part. And then I'm gonna switch over to Entei and Suicune and just have them duke it out. I think with every time I lead them in a battle, their gauge goes down a little bit, so hopefully that should help. Oh, I love that line. And I pretty much read all this already, so I don't really see a... I don't see a point in rereading it all, you know? I mean, I could start the lab tonight, but I don't really want to. I just wanna have some grinding. I didn't really plan for starting it. I was just thinking to myself, like, I mean, yeah, I could, but I probably won't get to finish it, and I have to pick it up the next day, and by that point, the game would be pretty much already done. Hate yourself. This is what it's all about, right here. The grind that never stops. The grind for all eternity. The Psychic is super effective against everything, for the most part. People playing Players Unknown Battlegrounds. Alright, well, Feraligatr is now level 42. He climbed levels fast, didn't he? I think I wanted to give him... Yeah, I wanted to give him this rare candy. Maybe I didn't want to give it to him exactly, but... Alright, so we're gonna take the XP share away from him, because he doesn't really need it anymore, I don't think. He climbed the ranks pretty good, for the most part. Give this Raspberry to Espeon, since nobody else seems to know where the item is for him. Ah! Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna find out where to find the items. Like, buy and stuff for my dudes. I guess I can look that up, maybe, while we're doing this. I don't have a problem with that. Where to buy... I don't even know what you would call them. Type-specific items, maybe? Specific. 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 There we go. Oh, I didn't think you were gonna die. I guess you are underleveled compared to me. Items in Pokémon Colosseum. Conquest, you fuck. What's that? Espeon's level 44 now. Colosseum. Hard to type and use a controller at the same time. Battle, so much fun. Let's get started. Whoa. Oh no. No little boy talk. I guess I can just go look around myself, you know? That doesn't sound like the worst idea in the world. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go look around myself. I've got a what do I got? I've got a clue, I've got a hint as to where I can maybe start looking. In a gate village. We're gonna go there. How do you think these people feel that I'm just showing up here and full-blown just slaughtering all their dudes without taking any hits, really? Probably not very good, huh? Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Alright, that's good for Espeon for now. He's caught up to Umbreon a little bit. I'm not quite sure how he got behind, but not one of my strongest party members at the moment. Actually, not a bad idea to check their gauges. Okay, Entei's getting close. He is indeed. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try the Pirate Colosseum again. Maybe get a little bit of levels. At least get, hopefully, Ampharos up. And I'll lead with Entei and Suicune. For the most part, going into it. So, I think... Actually, I'm gonna go battle with them real quick, just cause... I think that the more I lead them, the more their gauge goes down. It also kind of works like if you were to walk around like an egg. If you remember what eggs were, like you could get eggs of Pokemon and they'd hatch and you'd have your own little thing at like level 1. And you gotta raise them on your own. You mostly like inbreeding with Dittos. Yeah, Suicune's gauge just went down a little bit. Maybe we can get him into hyper mode for the battle. That'd be nice, huh? They're both decently fast too, which is good. Alright, so it looks like 2 hits with them each to kill one. I don't really think I can do all my grinding at this very moment, though. So, one thing I'm gonna have to do is towards the end, I'm gonna have to grind regardless. I don't really know where to do that at. The only reason I say that is because, like, I mean, they're still gaining levels, and they both went in the hyper mode at the same time. They're both still gaining levels, but they're gonna be level 40 regardless throughout this whole thing. They're gonna die a lot. So I need to get their shadow gauges down if I want any hope of them actually achieving a high level by the end of the game. Yukun's gonna die. Alright, crits for days. We got him where we want him now. Yeah. Good, good, good. It's still basically their only attack at this point, so I gotta get them down a little bit. Entei is faster, it would appear. Nice, I like that. One-shotting. This one's gonna be this one's gonna be a lot laid back, a lot more laid back than you're used to. I could probably actually look into full screening the Dolphin, but it's a little too late for that at this point. I would break consistency. And I don't know about you, but at least for like most of the old games, I like the black boxes on the side. Adds a little bit of a depth to it, you know? Maybe I can go back to Mount Battle actually and just lead with them that way. I don't know. It's a tough decision. It really is. I think, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. If I fail at the Pirate Colosseum, because I really don't know what else I'm gonna do with this one. By all means, if you want to like skip this episode, or you're still watching it on the full stream channel for whatever reason, go right ahead. I won't blame you. Unless for some reason I do go to the lab, which I don't think I'll be doing. But if I do, maybe skip ahead to that or something. I don't think I'm gonna do it in this part though. It's probably gonna be a shorter part, so I can get some of this out of the way. Because it's gonna have to happen at some point or another, unless you just want to watch for Alligator and Ampharos and Umbreon and Espeon the rest of the game, which is fine by me, but at the same time, maybe not so great there in that aspect. So here's what we're gonna do. Just keep them in hyper. I think if they faint, they come out of that hyper mode. Let us try our luck in the Colosseum. This Colosseum again, just for leveling purposes. And then I'll take off the Mount Battle again. Probably what I meant to do in my head in the first place, but as stated previously, I am dumb. So it comes with the dumbness. I can't do the stadium though, because they need to be all not shadow Pokemon for some reason. And I think these are all the same people that you fought the previous time too, so I can take them. No problem. Earlier we were only like 10 levels below them, but we got this now. Oh! Confuzzled again. Maybe I spoke a little too soon. What the fuck, Espeon? Umbreon's gonna get the job done. What are you doing? Thanks. Yeah, thanks. That's what I wanted. Became confused from fatigue. Interesting. Alright, well... the whole point of doing this was to have Espeon alive. So, I'm gonna do that. And Shadow Rush the crap out of this Linoon, unless it makes me flinch again. Alright, it's Umbreon, he's fine. The tank is fine. There we go. It's not really the result I was looking for. Hit yourself. Oh. No more thrashing. I remember the first fight being relatively easy. It was the last fight that got us. We should be able to come away with a victory from this. Well, I guess while I'm here I can share a story, yeah? This is what we do, we come to Pirate Colosseum to share stories. So, for my summer plans, as mentioned previously, I think I've got a job lined up for at least the foreseeable future. It's not been confirmed yet, but I'll get something good out of it. In which case, I guess I plan to look into getting a Switch. Nintendo Switch. I don't necessarily know how I would hook that up for stream purposes, but that's pretty much the only thing I would use it for, I would think. And then obviously any other PC games I want to check out or something like that. For my hopeful return, I think I want to say like early September would be better aiming point for me. But up until then, what my plan will be, I guess, because it's going to be an earliest job. Don't take your frustration out on Espeon, please. Oh my goodness. Espeon, you don't stand too much of a chance, bud. Anyway, my plan will be, for the most part, going to work in the morning, and then when I'm done, hopefully not just zonked out of my mind, just kind of wind down and refresh with a game of some sort. Although I don't know if doing full playthroughs at my current level of success would be the best way to go about it. I mean, that's what I would like to do. It's really difficult, though, if you think about it, to do it like that. And more often than not, it doesn't catch on, so... And I do enjoy... Do not get me wrong, I do enjoy making like a mashup. My biggest thing to do, my biggest love when it comes to making a video about a game is mashing together highlights of whatever it is that I did. So I would like to do more of that for sure. I just don't know what kind of game I would do. I am debating mashing up highlights of this, which I think I might actually do, and put on my main channel, just for the hell of it, because there's some decent moments that have come out of this, I feel, for the most part, but at the same time I don't want to like play games and spoil them, so I don't know, it's a strange territory for me at the moment, but I definitely feel like, if anything, a shorter video would probably catch on a little more, perhaps, and then I can start kind of going from there. Just kind of start doing this to wind down or whatever, to make that my main focus, which brings me to my other point. I think, it's not been confirmed yet, but I think we are going to, at least me and a couple of friends, are gonna look into doing some type of, I don't want to say short films, but some type of thing with ham boating this summer. It's gonna be like a small group, if anything. And I'm not promising like a shit ton of videos, I'm promising like maybe 2 max is what I'm aiming for. But I think that's gonna be pretty fun. There we go, Amfrost. Level it on up, bud. Do I have anything decent I can give? It's not really that decent. 90 hit points is decent enough, though. Surprise, surprise, that would have killed him. Don't flinch. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna, straight out of the gate, I think I'll devote a lot of time to doing that. Making a video. Which is a lot of fun, if you do it right. I plan to. You know, I've never really had a great big production with it, but with this I kinda hope and plan to take my time with it, make it good, make it kinda next level. If I had to put it on a scale, it'd be like maybe early corridor, if you know what that is. Early corridor area is what I'm gonna aim for. If I could get at least something like that, like a video like that, I'd be happy. Alright, so this guy we did not beat last time. Vigoroth and Combuskin. I've got a Feraligatr with his name on it. They might actually go for Umbreon first this time around. Honestly, I'm just gonna double team the Vigoroth, see what I get out of it. That's pretty much it for my little story of the day. So, I guess if you're watching this from like way back when, you probably know the future events. You probably know what happens. You've probably seen the videos, maybe. If not, go check them out. They probably exist. If not, and I'm just bullshitting you, then I guess I didn't do it. Espeon. Dude. Every time with you. I think Umbreon's just gonna bite whoever comes out next, I hope. Oh, there we go, not bad. I guess the camera does that if it, it's like coughing. I guess the camera does that if Surf's activated, or something like that. Gotta say, not the best strategy on that Combustion's part. I don't even want to bother reviving Espeon. I really don't. He's just it's just not his day, I guess. I kinda wish it just showed one big wave hitting them both at once. I think it does that in the later games, possibly. Oh yeah, the Swellow. This Swellow knew what was up. I remember this now. I've won the fight, don't you worry about that. What I haven't won, however, is the, yeah, you glow all you want. Oh, come on, Feraligatr! Like, I definitely won. I just didn't win it the first time around for obvious reasons. Ha 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 ha! Fuck sake, dude. How can you not hit it with a giant spore of toxic? What is wrong with you? Go ahead, sky attack me again. I dare ya. Yep. Mistake. Straight mistake. I guess you didn't really have any options left, but... I surrender. Alright, well that didn't really do jack shit for us as far as levels are concerned, did it? It's just gonna... I guess it's just gonna be more of a challenge for us going forward. Which, I mean, I guess I'm fine with, but... TM1. What's TM1? Focus Punch. I don't think anyone needs Focus Punch. Just saying. But Sandstorm. Does anyone want Sandstorm? No, I didn't think so. I wouldn't want Sandstorm either. Alright, well. Again, Umbreon and Espeon, probably fine. Maybe not as fine. I'm not really sure. How's Ampharos doing? 41. 41's good. We'll get him a little bit, or her. Damn it. We'll get her a little level up as we go. Oh, you don't want to fight this time? Hit my dudes and call them out of their hyper mode for a quick sec. Alright, so we're off to Mount Battle to test my theory. And then hopefully we actually make some progress there. And that'll result in us being able to have a place to train later, maybe. I don't know. That's my hopes. My hopes and dreams. Oh yeah, I was gonna go look for items. Wasn't I? Okay, I'll do that first. Because I've been watching their gauges ever so slightly. It goes down when you send them out. So... Aw, please don't kill them both in one hit. They're gonna. Damn it. I fucked up. Oh, Jigglypuff. Oh, Jigglypuff. You had one job. You had one job to hold on and you failed. Didn't I fight? I guess it doesn't matter. This is the water dude that's not too good. See? Sukun's thing's almost completely gone. Or at least one of her bars. Entei's is seeming a little slow, in my opinion. I'm not sure why that is. Alright, so, good old Suicune here should have a move, I think. Maybe. Hopefully something better than Leer. Oh, now you're poisoned. Well, good. We get to walk around and see you poison yourself to death. Oh, or you're gonna die from water. Okay, well... Honestly, I need you to come back and switch out with Ampharos. I guess I'll aim to catch Raikou in an Ultra Ball by Entei. Since it's gonna take him, or I guess since the other two are already in Ultra Balls, you know, to have a consistency. Shit. God, of course. Why'd I expect any different? I don't hate it, I just hate the fact that like, I can't use the move. But I don't know on light screen. Not really. I don't really remember what it does. Oh, I thought that was barrier. What does barrier do? No, I don't want light screen. I don't know why you're giving me light screen. Oh, I'm gonna call. There we go. I always kind of considered Suicune here a grill, so I may refer to it as her, even though it technically doesn't have a gender. It seems like her gauge is coming down a lot faster than Entei's. Okay, now off to my plan at Mount Battle after I look through the rash of stores that I may or may not. Will you move? That I may or may not carry what I'm looking for. I think I've been to all of them though, and I don't really remember them having stuff. Was there something here? I had it. There was, but it wasn't. There's also a place at Mount Battle I can go look at too. Adventure. Yeah. There's nothing in here. I'm just gonna ransack people's houses. I'm gonna find the answers. It's all part of the adventure. Breaking into people's houses, pushing old men out of the way. They gotta move. They gotta know when to move. Well, that's something. I don't necessarily need any of that, but that's something. Why is this such a big leap from like 50 to 200? Some revives too. 9. Let's get 9. I don't think you can buy full revivals. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't need that. We don't need this. I don't think we have anything that wants to have a wing, so we don't really need any of these. I don't think it ever occurred to me that I could sell like stuff before. It was just never a thing that would cross my mind. I don't even know if it was much of an option in like the Game Boy games. Now that I think about it, I don't really know. It's been forever since I played a Pokemon game. Do you have anything interesting to say? No, it would appear not. Alright, so that place didn't have anything. Oh, let's check on Plusle. Let's check on Plusle while we're here, eh? Grown by about 11. He was like, what? 13 or 14 when we put him in there, so... Math! I honestly can't. That's how fucking stupid I am. I can't do 13 plus 11. That's like 24, right? So he's like in the 20s. That's shit. That daycare lady is shit. She has done nothing to help Plusle in any way, shape, or form to get him to his glorious form of level 100. I'm fairly certain we just gave him an XP share and just kind of just slapped him in the bottom of the party, and that was all she wrote. Alright, I don't think there's anything there. I don't think there's anything here either. But it's worth a check. don't think there's a place here. No. Right. To mount battle! Away! Like Mermaid Man. I'm trying to think of some of the best things he ever said. Or ever did. Shit, I can't remember. It's been so long. I would know it if I heard it, but they're great. Alright. This lady. What's the other lady I was thinking of? Coupon exchange? You get coupons? Alright. Well. Not at all what I was looking for. But we are on the right track. Got some TMs flying around. Looses a stream of fire that may burn the target. I think that's flamethrower. Yeah, we might need that. That might be something good to have. Alright, let's see if my theory works. Here we go. Adventure. Battles and adventures. Stupid Stum. What kind of name is Stum? If you name your kid Stum, I think you have a problem. Just saying. That's like his last name or something, in which case I kind of understand, but... Here we are, deja vu. It's like an hour ago all over again. I think my theory is gonna work flawlessly. Alright, maybe not flawlessly, but it's gonna get the job done. Oh, it most certainly is. I also don't know what the hell's going on with Twitch, but it claims, or at least it did claim, at one point, there was 9 people here, but now it says 4, and it went from 3, and but nobody showed up in the chat, so I guess if you don't have a Twitch account, you wouldn't show up in the chat, which makes some kind of sense, but I don't believe the viewer count ever. Like, it's just not something I believe. Alright. Is it gonna ask that every time? Is it really gonna ask that every time? I kinda remember it asking that every time. Oh, you poor, hopeless level 16s. Why are you the start of this? Who's done this to you? Who's put you through this hell? I think it's working. I think it is working to perfection. And plus I can kill everything, like, pretty easily. So... my theory gonna work. I may not get them all the way down to purified status, but they're gonna get there to something one way or another. You also know Lear? Why? Why do you also know Lear? Don't go into hyper mode. Okay. I kind of do remember having to do this though, like they're leveling. And then Reiku's probably going to be a little bit behind them, but I'll just give him the XP share, and he should be fine. My elegant charm. And then Ampharos is getting a wee little bit of the XP. He's just basically a side character at this point. So how far should I go then? I'm thinking like more Morty! Morty, we gotta send out the Igglybuff and the Electrite, Morty. Really need to watch that show. It's definitely working. Like, slowly but surely, it's getting the job done. And they go into hyper mode more than any goddamn one of them. It's fine, though. Whole 3 HP. 3 HP is all you can muster up. So call them both and go from square one. I was rambling. I was just kind of rambling before we got to that point. I don't really remember what I was saying, but it was something. Ah, the frames. Ah, the poor frames. Alright, now we got it for sure, right? Don't you, like, hate yourself if, let me guess. Never mind, I wouldn't hate myself. I was gonna say, wouldn't you hate yourself if somebody just started throwing out legendary dogs and all you got to Igglybuff and Electrite? But no. No, they're basically useless pieces of brick. I don't know why this evil organization is even bothering with these, because all they do is waste time and become machines of mass destruction that can't use any moves. But we're still hell-bent on making it a reality. My frames! It drops to like half when that happens. Alright, let's see if they can get something accomplished this time. Alright. Go Team Entei and Team Suicune. Please? For something or other? Please? Ah! Oh! Oh, good! We gotta move on, folks. We gotta get to the next battle. I'm just ending it. They both want to be in hyper mode? Fine. Let them be in hyper mode. It's gotta happen. They're just really pissed. They can't fathom that they have to fight the level 17 Electrite and a level 18 Igglybuff. It's just beyond anything that they can handle. Knowledge on its own definitely could not overcome. Alright, so do they heal? They do. That's pretty convenient. I'm kind of running through the thought of where to get stuff in my head. I don't really think I can purchase any of that. I don't have any knowledge of where I can do that, at least not yet, so... How do these, coupons work and shit? Is there a rhyme or reason to it? Let's take out that. And maybe call them one at a time so we can get a little bit of it moving. Maybe they intimidate each other, and that's what puts them in the hyper mode. You never know. This ain't really doing shit for their levels, it's just more or less helping their shadow gauge. Slowly but surely. Like, it would take this long to do it regardless. I just think if I do it now, I'll have a chance of actually using them for leveling purposes. Yeah, I think that's what it was. They were just intimidated by each other. Oh, dear me. It's 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I don't think I have my time set up for this stream. I could be wrong. I'm gonna check real quick. Time? Oh, it even says the date too. April 17th. Interesting. Like, thought of it all, didn't it? I thought you caught a Ninetales in this game, or at least a Vulpix. I could be wrong, though. That's something I would use just out of favoritism. I guess. I'm gonna go attack with this one, and then the other one is just gonna do the same thing, yeah? Yep. Alright, I think I have an idea. I never understood that move, but anyway. My idea. Alright. I think if I get their gauge down another one, at least Entei's, he's gonna get another move, and hopefully that move will be something good. So once it gets to that point, maybe I'll stop this nonsense. Either that, or I'm just gonna go all the way to... Maybe I'll just go for like an hour. Why not, right? I'll just go for an hour, end the stream, and then we'll continue next time with the lab and see, I guess, how far we get in an hour. Do I really want to do that? No, but it's gotta be done. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be done, but I would like it to be done. It's all a part. It's all a part of the pocket monsters. It's how you do it. It's how you make them strand. That's how they get there. That's how they go the distance. I don't know if I can keep myself amused for an hour, but god damn it, I'll try. I'm not even mad. It's a goddamn magic carp. Two HP. Two whole HP. Alright, who do I want to do the blow? I want Suicune to do the blow. Cause Entei's getting there. Alright, well, if Twitch isn't lying to me, and there are in fact like 5 or 7 people that just are like chiming in here to get a view and you don't have like Twitch accounts for whatever reason. Hi, hello, how are you? I hope you're having fun for the most part. What I'm doing right now is trying to get their shadow gauges down so I can purify them and level them up for later in the game. And I think, I mean, it's working. This does appear to be working. The way you do that is just kind of battling and walking around with them. And this is like just the beginning of Mount Battle, which I never did because I didn't feel like doing it. For the most part, you know, they're really low levels, so basically just sending them out in battle gets their gauge down, I believe, and you know, they're not gonna get very many levels from this, but that's fine. So basically, I'm just gonna do that for about an hour. And see how far I get up the mountain. And hopefully we get to a point where I can come back here later and possibly do some training if at all needed. But, you know, I mean, we're not too under-leveled for this section. It just is gonna be a little bit difficult if I don't make a little bit of progress on my own, so... And they seem to like to go into hyper mode whenever the hell, so... You know, process is a little faster. Swim nub. I've run out of things to bitch and ramble about. Like, that's just officially it. You should all, right now, go make Twitch accounts and start chatting. Not cause I'm trying to force you onto Twitch, but you're obviously, if you are watching a Pokemon stream, you know, the streamer wants some conversation. The streamer can't always just rely on his really bad comedy. If you can even call it that. I don't know if anyone is fans of TV shows, but currently Better Call Saul Season 3 just started back up. There's a new episode tonight at 10. So if I'm done in an hour, it'll give me an hour to kind of wind down for the night and get a chance to watch that at 10. So I won't be playing anything else after this, I don't think. The only possibility... Oh, look, Kino's Bite now. I feel like Shadow Rush is still stronger. Anyway. Good. Yeah, so anyway, the only case of if this stream were to last any longer is if for whatever reason I decide to play this a little bit longer than that to progress a little bit, but as already stated, I don't think I'll be doing the lab in this part, so I'll probably do that tomorrow when I'm done with my class, I think, maybe, I don't know. It'll be pretty early, so maybe I'll start with something else. I think maybe I'll start with Majora's Mask tomorrow. Or I might just not, and kind of like wait and play Rust. one of the three. I think that might be a good idea. And I don't really have any... Well, actually, now that I think about it, I've got this project I need edited tomorrow. So chances might be that streaming's maybe gonna be out of the picture. At least early streaming. I'll do it later. But yeah, I think it'll be like around when I normally do it, not early. Like I normally do it on Tuesdays. But maybe I won't play Majora's Mask then. Maybe I'll just start with this again and we can do the lab from there. That sounds like a better idea to me. Look how much their gauges have got down in just a mere, like, 20 minutes. It's gravy. Pure gravy. What? How? How has this How must this be? Oh, we're fighting Vander. You guys remember Vander? Hi, Roy Swan. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready for serious training? Even though you saved me, a battle's a battle. Let's not waste any time. Oh, really? Oh, yeah? It's just the normal music. I thought it was gonna be like some intense-ass music. Well, sir, I don't know how you would even have expected to take on the dude that was fighting you earlier with these weak-ass bitches, but I guess a battle's a battle, yeah? I'm really thrilled, actually, IRL, because they finally turned the AC on in my damn building. It's gotten decent for sitting and playing games purposes. No more keeping my window open. I can just sit here in nice climate and play a game. It would appear that the possible 6 to 7 people that kept chiming in have completely they've given up. They couldn't take another minute. They're like, this is all we're doing. I'm out. Can't do it. To which I understand. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I'm no different, at least I don't think, from any other streamer. They all do the same damn thing as me. They just are more well known, I guess. And I guess some of them are a little bit more funny. But it's the same thing. It's the same bread and butter. Just a different palette. Different plate. Different kind of plate. I ain't eating it off no goddamn fancy ass, like, China, you know? I'm like an average paper plate at best, but I deserve a chance, goddammit. Oh, you two are killing me. I think I can purify them by the end of this. Definitely. In 40 minutes? Yeah, they'll be purified for sure. Entei will, at least. I don't really know what kind of levels they're gonna get from this either, so... And then I'm definitely just using a time flute on Reiku. Providing that we get him. I will be so happy when that's not a thing. You don't even know. Fantastic. That was a break room? How amazing. Oh shit. Shit. 100? Wasn't the TM like 10,000? That is crazy. This music, by the way. Save. Items in here, no. Toss items, no. No items to toss. Something area 2. Oh, this music. I was having so much fun listening to the other music. Oh, oh really? Better Twitch TV. Oh really? Really? That's nice. Thanks. So, for those of you that may not know about Better Twitch TV, it just adds like a whole bunch of stuff to your Twitch page or whatever, like stuff you can do and stuff you can see in other people's chat and whatever. Well, I don't remember, I don't know if you remember the whole conundrum of, I think they actually got rid of this. I'm pretty sure they did, because I didn't see it for the longest time, but it used to be, actually now that I think about it, that may have been another add-on. In any case, it's possible that it was an update, and maybe not an add-on. But under the assumption that it was an update, I want to say that there was an update that when you logged into a Twitch room, like a chat room or a stream or something, you could see all of the previous chats. Like everything that had been said, so that you could kind of know what was going on in the room or whatever. Like even if you join halfway through, at least you kind of know maybe a little bit about the conversation. But now that I think about it, I did have another add-on installed way back then when I used to watch streams a lot, so it could have been that too, so it could have been the same thing. But anyway, Better Twitch TV has the same thing, and every now and again I like to clear my chat in case somebody new comes in. Like if there hasn't been anybody for a while, I just kind of clear it so that I can you know, kind of see when an empty room starts saying something. But you know, more often than not, and it doesn't really matter. And anyway, I just want to do that like 4 minutes ago, since I've been rambling about it for that long. And it says it was cleared, so technically it was cleared, but it was prevented by Better Twitch TV. Ain't that a damn shame? So I still see all the messages, but it was technically cleared. So my plan didn't work. I guess I would have to disable that feature if I wanted it to work the way I normally do. You know? You know? Good shit. Good shit, son. I got some other stuff I wanted to talk about, if you'd be so kind to listen. So, I've always, like, I like my mic, don't get me wrong. It's pretty good, for the most part. I guess microphones maybe have improved in quality since the last time I purchased a mic, which I don't even know when I would have got this. Maybe like 2013 is my guess. It's done its duty. I think it'll continue to do its duty for a few years to come, as long as I'm careful with it. I need to buy a new stand with it. But anyway, I do believe it's a compressor mic. And I've heard some other compressor mics that certainly don't sound like what I got here, so for the moment, at least through this entire playthrough, the quality is gonna stay how it is. So you don't got nothing to worry about as far as that's concerned. But after this is over, I'm gonna take some looking around and see if I can't find a way to maybe improve it. I don't want to go into specifics of what bothers me about it, but definitely, yeah. I'm gonna look for some ways to possibly improve it. That's definitely one of the best things, in my opinion, about I guess you can call this a business, this type of business, this hobby of mine. Sorting through all the technical stuff. You feel kind of accomplished when you finally figure something out and start going for some new stuff, I guess, to better your quality. It's interesting, to say the least. I've done pretty decent of rambling for the past half hour with no major viewers. So you gotta give me some credit there, yeah. Look at these two, they're almost done. I might even get it before the 2-hour mark and end early. Okay, that's really all I want to do is get them purified, which is looking more and more like a possibility. I swear, Suikun's gone a little bit faster, like he's just caught up to Entei. Did I flinch or something? I'm not really sure. Or did I call Entei in the beginning and that's probably it. That's probably more likely. It's like they're doing it on purpose so that I can get it down faster. They're pretty close in comparison, I would say. Gust? What the fuck do you know Gust for? Why does Suicune know Gust? That's a very strange move for it to know. Ampharos grew the levels, didn't he? All from these mediocre battles. I love how it's got to show all 5 times. Like it couldn't be settled with just hitting it 5 times in some type of sequence. It's got to show him reset and get all the hubbubaloo back up. What? You're telling on me. What a goddamn shame. And here I thought that you were all part of some, like, elite organization. Their levels appear to be growing just by 1 every battle. He's got, like, 1 left from the looks of it. Surprise, surprise. I bet you that Chiyu dude's gonna self-destruct. Or maybe it doesn't know it. It's possible that it don't know it. Now I'm kind of racing against the clock here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it within a half hour. That is my plan, though. I hope it works. And I apologize for any chair noises you may be hearing. Just kind of moving around. I'm gonna keep it on Ampharos. The XP share for the remainder of this stream, and then I'll change it over. I don't know to who. Maybe Espeon? Or maybe back to Feraligatr. Oh, Lacuno's Fire Blast. Like, really, this is the point I wanted to get them to, so that they would know their moves, but, you know... They're already there. They're already, like, almost there, so why not just go a little bit further? Why so serious? May I ask if your Pokemon are strong, she says. I don't know, can you ask that? Meryl. At least I won't, for the most part, have to deal with the hyper mode for too much longer. I wonder if I even want to purify him right away, though. I might want to... I don't know, I might want to keep them Shadow Pokemon for the lab. I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't want to keep them Shadow Pokemon for the lab. My best guess is that they'll probably level maybe 2 or 3 each. I don't know though. Maybe Entei a little more. It is uncertain at this time. Getting there though. Oh no, what's the Abra gonna do? Teleport? I honestly think they benefit a little bit more from being sent out than they do from staying in the same battle and being called. Oh, my FPS. That time they didn't even bother. The only reason I'm debating whether or not to keep them Shadow going into the lab is because Shadow Rush, I mean, like, for the most part, I think it's a decent move, and with the hyper mode, it can do criticals. Like for most of the time, and it can be used against any type, like without problem. So that might be something good to have. You know, I think I might just do that, you know, just for the hell of it. And that way I can purify all 3 of them at once. Hopefully. And they won't really have too many problems as far as levels are concerned, I don't think. At least we got their gauges down quite a bit. But like at the same time, I could have just done that right off the bat and everything would have been fine. What? Never seen that before. Alright, never mind. I take it back. I don't know what that's all about. I want it stopped. It was a good idea, but I don't know. That was very confusing. I don't remember that being a thing. Maybe it was just because I tried to use a move that wasn't Shadow Rush, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna matter, honestly. I'd rather just get it over with. The only thing is it will taint the ability of me using Shadow Pokemon because I won't be using any more after that. But oh well. Like I give a fuck. I may even end up switching out for Alligator and Ampharos for somebody else after I get Raikou and continue going through there, because I think there's a little bit more I have to do after this, or after the lab, that requires a little bit more Shadow Pokemon, so if I get anything interesting leading up to the end, I may use that. I don't know where to get this third time flute at, but I do know that I've got two of them. I'm gonna use one of them on Raikou, so one of them is gonna be open for whatever I choose. Really glad I figured out what that does though, because it really didn't say that directly. I'm fairly certain, and I've been reading most of the stuff into the game up to this point, which is another cool thing about this part, is I don't have to do very much reading. Kind of why I'm doing it. I just wanted to kind of chill and have some conversation with chat if at all possible, but nobody really showed up again, which is the case for the most part. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Yee-hoo! I'm Arth, the genius area leader of Area 2. Okay, let's see if you can go on or not. Battle. Different music? No, you don't. You're just all unique looking dudes, or whatever. A pine cone. And a lady ball. Suicune's getting there. I got 20 minutes left. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Was expecting a full-on hyper mode right there, but I guess I didn't get it. I don't really remember what I was saying, and I don't really think there was going to be a point to it, so... On with the battling, yeah? Well, good job. Good job, Team Dogs. You really did it this time. You didn't even go into hyper mode like I thought you would. You're gonna this time around, because it seems you can only do it one move at a time. Yep. Yeah, I take back everything I said about keeping them shadow for the lab. That would just be annoying. At the same time, you kind of need the little bit of annoyance, I think, though. At least in this game, to keep it a little bit interesting. Have something to work towards, otherwise you're just kind of going through it. But, I mean, the story's interesting enough that I don't think it'll be too much of a bore, and I don't have too much left as far as that's concerned, so it should be done relatively quick. And I plan to just kind of speed through it the next week or so here, so it should be all uploaded and finished by soon, I would hope. I can kind of take a little bit of a break. Ninkada. Maybe I can go purify them before the end of the stream here. They're both pretty close. I think I'll just do that. I think I'll just go purify them and end it there. And then I promise, like, I absolutely 100% next time we'll be doing the lab, because there's nothing else that we're gonna have to do from that point on. I don't really think keeping Umbreon and Espeon at their current in-between levels is gonna be a good idea. I think, 13 hours exactly. How do you like them apples? If anything, I would say a Pokemon game takes somewhere less than 20 hours, but I've been kind of grinding in between, so a little longer on my behalf. Most part I've just played straight through. No pauses, no general pauses in the footage. It's just completely unnecessary. Fire Blast a Wurmple and Gust the Silicoon. I don't know why Suicune knows Gust. That's such an odd move. We're getting a little. It's still not tough, but we're getting a little bit up there with the Mount Battle. As far as the levels are concerned, for the training purposes. There's really no point in me reading any of that, I don't think. It's just unnecessary dialogue that's starting the battle, which kind of begs the question, why did they even bother with it in the first place? So it's like 100 random dialogue sequences beginning and ending a battle. What that means. Ooh, Lacuno Surf. Both for Alligator and Suicune need to learn a move better than Surf, in my opinion. It's decent for the most part, but oh, that was it? I didn't realize. I didn't realize that was it. I thought she had another one. Come to think of it though, I don't really remember. I don't remember all the moves of this generation in particular, but I don't really remember a whole lot of water moves. that were at least good or relevant. Other than, like, I mean, Bubble Beam was alright, I guess, I think. Regular Bubble was kind of dumb. It was good for, like, lower levels, but Water Gun was kind of dumb. Hydro Pump was good. I think I said that already. Maybe not, I don't remember. Short-term memory, remember? What? 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 Yeah. More often than not, water kind of got mixed with ice, so mostly any water types could learn ice moves, and that was kind of the trade-off. There's a few good grass and fire moves, though, I think. I just don't, like, remember any really other different water moves. I can't think of any that comes to mind that they're gonna learn, especially at their levels. I'm still having fun with this. If you thought I wasn't having fun with it, I am still having fun with it. Don't get me wrong. The grinding just kinda... Any grinding, really, just kinda weighs on you eventually. I'm at that point where I'm just bored enough that I'm irritating. I'm getting a little tired. I haven't been sleeping very good, but still. You get the point, I would think. Entei is almost there, and then I think I'm gonna switch him out. Yeah, sorry about that. Ampharos is same level as Espeon now. After all that, who would have guessed? Did that thing live? I guess it lived a Shadow Rush, and I wasn't paying attention. Taken down. What a travesty. You kind of have to read those because you can't really skip them, but... Is it really going to take me all the way to number 30 to get this? It's looking that way. And it's going to be slightly longer than 2 hours, so... You know what I didn't mention? That nobody's probably gonna hear because it's at the end of the video and they probably haven't watched this far and probably still are pretty pissed off about it and they don't really remember or why they did it and they just didn't really watch up to this point. But anyway, if you did and you've been watching this entire series, you may have noticed that the last part kind of started with me getting Ampharos. That is because I played a song on Twitch here beforehand, like kind of as a pre-stream to get it set up, possibly get people in and viewing, and it like muted a lot further than it should have. Like it muted like an extra 5 or 6 minutes of the beginning of my stream. So that's pretty much all you missed, but I think all I did there was go and purify Flaffy and get Ampharos, which you know, obviously, because of the last episode. So that's what happened there, in case you were wondering. And I found out that possibly something to get around that, well, not necessarily get around it, but at least I heard about it, is like, For whatever reason, if you caught this stream on my Twitch channel, if there's like, I guess, 30 seconds or so of silence, or maybe like a little more, or a little less, like with you just not talking or whatever, while you kind of like load up your game or something like that, it won't do that. It won't like mute an extra 5 minutes or whatever, because it will realize that there's nothing happening, and it'll just kind of go straight back to it right after the song's done. So that's what I tried to do this time around, because I did the same thing. Hopefully it worked, and hopefully I don't run into that problem again, because I don't record this and then upload it, which might be a smart thing to do, but you know, I don't. I stream it, then download it, then upload it later, which I think is what most people do. I think Entei is good to go as far as the shadow gauge is concerned. Like, finally. After all this time. So I guess it is gonna take a little bit longer. I don't know if we can get Suicune to come out of it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't really know. It's not much of a lesson if the teacher loses. I don't know about that. Alright. Let's see. It's not quite there. There's a little bit more. But it's basically right there. We'll definitely get it by this next little bit here. I don't know, maybe I'll go back to like Pirate Town or something, do a few quick battles, or keep going through this. I don't really know. We're just going the distance regardless, so maybe like another 5 minutes for Suicune. At best, I would hope. Still keep trucking along, I guess. Yeah, one Shadow Rush ain't really doing it at this point, is it? Kind of, hardly killing them. Willpower. The power within. The power within. Sometimes I like to check who else is streaming this when I stream it, just to see, just for the competitive sake, you know? Because there's a little bit of competitiveness when it comes to streaming, especially if you're a smaller streamer. So, yeah, I didn't do that though. I normally do that. I normally check who else is streaming to see if there's anything big going on, especially if it's a game that doesn't get streamed much, or if it's a small game, but more often than not, in my opinion, if you stream a game that nobody really watches, someone is gonna find you eventually. Because they're looking for the game, and they're like, oh man, I want to see somebody play that game, or I don't have that game, I want to see somebody play it, or whatever. And they kind of look for it on Twitch or whatever, and there's like, oh man, there's only like 3 people playing this? I guess I'll watch one of them. And you kind of hope that one person is you, eventually. That's how I feel, at least. Alright. Neither of them. I was just gonna say neither of them have gone into hyper mode for a while. Anyway, I was gonna mention, I don't think I mentioned it yet, I was gonna bring it up because it was daunting. I understand that most Pokemon are just really weird goddamn things, alright? They don't really make much sense in the first place, but I guess most of them do resemble, I guess, dogs or like real-life animals. Which is cool, I like that. Some of them just kind of look weird though. And what I'm segueing to is good old Suicune here. What's going on with them white strips? Those white, like, I don't know what you call those. Shit, I don't even know. I don't even know what you would call those. Like a party streamer? No, not a party streamer. It's a streamer of some sort. But what's with that, you know? It's just a weird thing to kind of slap onto a Pokemon. Is that part of its body? Is that considered part of its body? Like, is that necessary for its survival? Or whatever? What happens if they were cut off? Like, hypothetically. What happens then? It's just questions I have, you see? And they're always like flowing around. They're just kind of attached like right out of her ass. It's very strange. Let's see if we get an angle of it. Yep, see? It's like its tail, I guess? It's weird. It's a weird thing. I mean, Entei's not much different, but still. It's like just white strands just coming out of her back. I find it very odd. A very odd design choice to just kind of slap on. I guess someone missed their attack. Entei should be good to go at this point. I think Suicune is almost there. Alright, let's see. The door to its heart is about to open. Undo the final lock. Alright. Well, Entei, take your place on the winner's circle, my dude. We'll use Espeon for a little bit, get him a little bit of XP. Almost done. I promise. And if you just skip this episode entirely to get to the lab for whatever reason, I understand that too, so. But at least with me, when I'm watching stuff, I like to, for the most part at least, unless there's like highlights of it and I don't necessarily want to watch the whole game because it's kind of boring. I like to kind of go through the entirety of the series. See every little detail, know how they got to that point. It's for the memories, you know, and the memes. I don't necessarily mean like memes, but you know, there's like inside jokes and references, I guess, if you watch the whole thing that you may have not got otherwise later down the road, if it's like brought up again. You'll know what it's from and you'll feel like you were a part of the team and you'll more or less feel like you fit in. That's how I feel when I watch full playthroughs, at least. So if you did watch all of this and you like me rambling, That is cool. Thanks. We're almost there. Already halfway there. But more or less all the way there, I would say, at this point. Still just attacking Espeon, like nothing ever could stop him. I just did 30 battles at Mount Battle, in case you couldn't figure that out. I don't know if I want to keep going or not. I think, yeah, I'm gonna keep going through here, because I think this next part gets a little interesting, maybe. I don't think I'm gonna do all of it, though. Yep. We're inside a random-ass volcano or whatever. Ooh, nice. We're getting into this music. And the battles are getting a little tougher, as you may notice. Which is interesting, I think. An interesting note. I guess if you just liked Pokemon battles back in the day, this was the game for you. Espeon's faster than Suicune, it would appear. Not quite sure how that happened, but... Again, thought she had more. I guess not. Yeah, you wouldn't have, unless you have obviously played this game before, and like done everything, or watched somebody else play it, and they did this, then you'd seen it, but otherwise, you wouldn't have seen me do this. You wouldn't have seen me get to this part of Mount Battle. You would never have seen this area. I've pretty much officially run out of things to say at this point. I have been rambling to the best of my ability for like 2 hours now, and I think I've done a decent enough job, so... Thanks for listening if you did. We're almost done. It's gonna take like maybe 3 or 4 more, I don't really know, but it's almost there. Maybe a little bit sooner than that. So obviously after watching all these battles, for the longest time as a kid, stuff you started to pick up on was, I guess, the fact of, like... because it was cool to see all these animations. Ampharos is now a higher level than Espeon. Could you imagine it? I'm gonna take the XP share away from him after this episode, so... Anyway. One of the big things to do, at least for me, was I liked seeing the different animations, I guess, for the different moves. Like, not only the moves themselves, but what the Pokemon did. I don't know if you've noticed up to this point, but, like, Umbreon will do, like, pull his ears back and then charge when he does, like, a bite or something. And then, if he does, like, a secret power, Confuse Ray, he, like, kneels down and does it like that. What am I getting at here? Oh, what I'm getting at is that Espeon normally just does that, like the head up and then shoots. I don't know if there's another animation for Espeon or not. Like, it was the biggest thing for me trying to find out if Espeon did another animation than that. I think he does, actually, in the sequel to this game. I don't think he does in this game, though. He either just sits there and does the move, or he'll do that. He never actually gets up and runs, or whatever. Which is interesting. Alright, I think one more ought to do it. Actually, we're good. We are all good. We're all good for the purification. I'm gonna do... Actually, no, I'm not, because it's gonna ask me. Alright. No. No. I guess it does that anyway. That's fine. I was gonna do one more if it needed to be, but... That's cool. I don't think I need to restore, but whatever. Check out this counter one more time, because why not? Yeah, like, what the fuck? Look at how much all these are. And I get like 100 some each time. That's some straight bullshit. Is there a better way to do that I don't know about? Maybe. For the move deleter. Alright, well that's good to know. Didn't know he was there. I knew there was a move deleter eventually, but... Do you do anything? I'm just kind of like checking. Okay. Alright, you want to fight. I didn't really want to fight, but... That's fine, I guess. Yeah, I knew there was a move deleter eventually, but... And there's something else too. I can't really remember. As far as those are concerned, and like the main games, the main Game Boy games and DS games and whatever. I guess the new platform's the 3DS, huh? The Switch is like a handheld, right? Like it can be a handheld device, not just a main console or whatever. So I wonder if they're gonna implement the next, like a next Pokemon game onto that. If so, I know I haven't checked out like Pokemon games in for goddamn ever. Like seriously, I have not even bothered with them because you know, eventually you just kind of get bored with it, and honestly, I think a lot of the newer stuff they're doing is kind of dumb. But there's probably so much new stuff I don't know about that I probably don't even want to know about. I know about, like, the stupid mega evolutions and that crap. But anyway, I spoke earlier about my plans to get a Switch, and I guess if they implement any type of a new Pokemon game into that console, that might be worth checking out. I mean, what else am I gonna use it for? Basically, at this point, all I'm gonna use that console for is Breath of the Wild. It's literally gonna be its only purpose as far as I'm concerned. I don't really want to buy any other things for it, I don't think. And I really hope it does well, and I hope it lasts, because it is pretty cheap for the most part, but still, I don't want it to fail and me waste all my goddamn time with it. I just went in a circle for no reason, didn't I? Alright, well, let's get the party all normalized, shall we? And then I will end it, and next time, for sure, we'll start off and go straight to the lab. Which, I feel like if anyone does want to watch it, they're probably gonna miss some, if not most, of the lab, unfortunately, but that's why I don't really like to jump straight into games, so that's why I was debating playing something a little bit before that, so who knows. Sunny day. Wants to learn stop. Well, guess what? Actually, let's get rid of Leer, because Leer is literally probably goddamn pointless for what we're doing. He only gained one level. One level. Alright. That's fine, I guess. And just like that, they're both purified. Thought it was gonna take for goddamn ever, didn't you? It only took me a little bit of doing. Rain Dance. Got like way more XP than Entei did. Aura Beam. Again, let's get rid of Leer, I guess. Alright, so there we go. Our party's all purified up. And Frost don't need that no more. Frost is probably good for now. Basically like one of my highest levels. Ralligator doesn't really need it either, but I'm gonna give it to him just to kind of even that out. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll give it to Reiku eventually. So these two are a little bit behind, but, I mean, we're all in the mid-40s. Should be decent enough. Alright, so let me go save, and then we'll continue next time and head to the lab. I might do a little bit of dicking around before that to see if anyone wants to show up, and then I'll probably cut it out or something of the YouTube version, so that way, like, for sure, you know that I promised that we would go straight there, and we will. Alright, thanks very much for watching if you did. Again, the abrupt ending was very, very good. In my opinion. So that's how I'm gonna end this, since nobody's currently watching me on the stream. I'm gonna go watch my show and have a good time with the rest of my night, and may or may not stream something before this, probably not. Probably stream like around the same time that I did, and hopefully it'll yield some of the same results, and I can get my thing edited, and it'll be all fine, and we